I'm going to be very brief, but I just want to thank everyone for coming here today because I need to get a message out about our inaugural ceremonies. We're going to have, obviously, tomorrow limited attendance, but now we want to get the message out that we want everyone to watch the inaugural ceremonies live stream. They'll be live streamed on the city's website, cityofrochester.gov/inauguration 2022. We want everyone to watch the live stream. Do not come to the theater. We are seeing a rising in cases. I just got off the phone with the county executive, and he told me that I could say this. I know he's going to put this out later, that today we're going to break another number of cases, probably over 2,100 cases that we have. So because of that, as much as I want to celebrate, listen, being elected mayor is a big deal for me. It's a big deal for a lot of my friends and family. But I'm going to have an empty theater with probably just my closest family tomorrow and performers. So that is not something that I was looking forward to start off 2022. But I had to make that decision and that choice because these numbers are climbing at a rate that is absolutely frightening. The Omicron variant is not something to be taken lightly. It is highly transmissible. So as a result of that, we are asking everyone to please don't come to the theater tomorrow, to please turn on the live stream at cityofrochester.gov/inauguration 2022 and enjoy the ceremonies from there. Same thing with the church service on Sunday. Do not come to the church. Do not come to Eden Baptist Church. Watch it online. Same website, Courtney, cityofrochester.gov/2022. Inauguration 2022. So again, cityofrochester.gov/inauguration 2022 for both the swearing in as well as the prayer service on Saturday as well as Sunday. Do not come to those locations. Please watch it from the safety of your home. Even my senior management team, who, many of them I just appointed, they're going to be watching it live stream. They're not even going to be present. So because this Omicron variant is rising in large numbers, it is important that people watching online. The teen town hall that's taking place, that is still going to take place, but that is going to be also completely virtual. We were just going to have the teens there with our folks, but now Dr. Green, Commissioner Camille Simmons, and myself, and Chris Rush from the Champion Academy, that teen town hall, which is also so very important to us, that's going to be completely virtual. I want to just encourage all Rochesterians and anyone in Greater Rochester to please get vaccinated if you haven't, boost, masks, and make sure that you test regularly. There's a chance that even if you are vaccinated, you may get the virus, but it will be less severe. So please make sure that you are taking this extremely seriously. Obviously, I am. So not only have I canceled a big party that we had after the inauguration, we postponed that. We are also paring it down even further because of these numbers that have been eye-popping since Christmas. And after talking to the county executive today and others, we decided to make sure that we wanted to call all of you in the media to help us to get this message out, to tell people to watch the inaugural live stream and don't come to the theater. So with that, I'll take any questions that you have. I will officially take the office of mayor in about 7 hours and 10 minutes. I didn't plan on spending the last 7 hours and 10 minutes calling you here to do this, but again, one of our goals is to be renewable and flexible. So I've had to be flexible, even though we had folks coming from all over the country to descend on Rochester to celebrate this inauguration. All of our partners in government were coming, and that's also going to change. So with that, I'll take any questions that you may have. You may not have many, but just anything you may want to ask in general as we get ready to start off tonight at midnight. Anything?
The numbers of testing are rising. How about hospitalizations?
According to the county executive, after talking to him, hospitalizations are also rising, and that is also a major concern. And that's one of the reasons why I made the decision I did, because people who aren't vaccinated, if they get ill, they're going to take up hospital beds, and many hospitals are already at capacity. And that's something that we all have to be concerned about. So I'm trying to do my part in order to help release that. And I'm also trying to lead by example. As much as I would like to have a good time with lots of people, we're going to have to thin that out.
Sir,
Yep.
schools ready for January 3rd. Your thoughts on that? I always love a soundbite about those. Right place to be, right move.
Yeah, I think absolutely we should do everything we can to make sure kids are in school. And obviously, I'm in Rochester, so particularly in the Rochester City School District, those students need to be in school, but they need to be in school safe. As you know, the county executive and I are supportive of test to stay, and we hope that we can do everything we can to ensure that students are able to be in school safely. We'll be able to stay open if people do things responsibly, and that's what we're asking for, because no one wants to shut down. I don't want anything to have to shut down. We have to make modifications, right? And that's what we're doing. That's why the live streaming option is important for the inaugural. But for schools, I am really hoping that all schools can stay open, because our students need to be in the classroom. It was disastrous when they were home in 2020, and we can't have a repeat of that. We need schools to stay open to the best way possible.
You know, we're hearing from teachers saying that they're not able to get their hands on tests, whether it is go to a drive-up test, rapid test center, or, you know, the ones that they got from the school, or, you know, the ones at CVS and Walgreens. What do you suggest they do with the emphasis of test before you come back?
I think that if you can get a PCR test, try to take one. If you can, I mean, you may have to start trying to schedule it now in order to have it done for Monday. Do that, but again, just keep looking for those tests. I mean, stores, even I've gone around to different stores, and you can find out from them when they're coming back in stock. It's almost like a little treasure hunt in order to try to get your hand on all those tests. So I know that I've bought several from different stores over the last couple of days. You just have to keep looking for them. But if you have the ability, make sure that you take those in-home tests, and if you're feeling symptoms, get that PCR test.
And for those that can't get a test at all, I mean, whether it's from the Walgreens or they have one on hand, do you suggest those teachers go back into the classroom or wait until they get tested?
I don't know. I would leave that to the school districts to decide how they want to handle that. But obviously, if you're having symptoms, you probably want to have a conversation with your employer. And in that case, it probably would be the school district. But I do want to underscore that I think it's very important that schools are open, that kids are in school, just from a mental health perspective. They've already been out for the last week and a half with the holiday. We saw disastrous results in terms of kids from every district, not just Rochester, not being in schools. We need those kids in school, and we need to do everything we can safely to ensure that they can be there. And that means masking, testing, vaccinations, and all those things. County executive and I talked with the school district on Wednesday, was that called? Tuesday. On Tuesday to offer our support. The county has offered their support from their perspective, and same thing with the city. We've offered our support, and even possibly the use of our centers that are connected to schools. So we want to try to do, as a community, everything we can to make sure that we're working collaboratively to make sure that schools, particularly in Rochester, can remain open. Anything else? Think we got it? All right, thank you. I want to thank all of you all. I don't know if anybody on the Zoom has any questions or anything. Are they good? Yep, they're good? Okay, they're good. I want to thank all of you for helping me get this message out at last minute. I just don't want people to show up and then get turned away by security and celebration of these events. But again, I thank you so much, and I thank you all for how great you've been in terms of helping us get our message out about Corona and everything else. So thank you everyone.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you all. Here's to a better 2022, guys.
Yeah. Let's do it.